Welcome, I'm Jack Black and welcome to the Wheel of Life programme. I'm assuming you've listened to and hopefully completed the 2 modules of the 3 introductory programme, so you'll know that the various MindStore courses include a form of meditation and mindfulness through unique guided relaxation and visualisation exercises. Once in the calm, relaxed state of mind, you can learn how to use powerful tools and techniques that will directly influence your attitudes, behaviours, performance, and ultimately the quality of your outcomes and results. If you have yet to complete the introductory programme, I strongly advise that you pause this now and finish it first, as much of what follows is directly associated with you having already familiarised yourself with our approach. Over the years, I've been able to develop and take advantage of the extraordinary enhancement to our thinking that the MindStore Alpha State or Foundation offers. It's not just all those wonderful scientifically proven and healthy benefits that have contributed to its enduring success, but rather the additional highly effective tools and techniques that we offer and continue to develop that really makes the difference. So with this programme, you participate in a powerful process of reflection and stock-taking covering critical areas of your life. The programme that unfolds will help you clarify exactly where you are currently on your journey. It lets you appreciate how you're progressing and help shed light on where you can best focus your attention to begin and successfully make improvements. MindStore is obviously at its core a highly effective means of self-development, and this programme provides you with the space to bring your awareness to what you can do to enjoy better the aspects of life that most matter to you. You will again experience how the MindStore online programmes tend to work. You'll get to enjoy and establish the habit of practicing deep relaxation while making your way through the 8 key modules. Each utilises powerful tools as part of an unfolding process that takes full advantage of the potential that our dynamic form of mindfulness, or if you prefer, meditation, offers. You know, there are lots of wonderful meditation and mindfulness methods and programs, and I have enjoyed experimenting, combining and pushing myself over the years to continue to learn and find out more about this fascinating field. I have been fortunate to have learned directly from many of the best teachers and participated on outstanding courses, retreats and events around the world. I can assure you that what MindStore provides is very, very special, and that you can genuinely trust your investment of time to follow through on this Wheel of Life programme. This has been regularly affirmed by very successful people in all sorts of walks of life who have also went on to participate on other programmes and courses and have sat at the feet of the great leaders in the field too. They tell me that they also thoroughly enjoyed them and learn lots. However, they always find themselves coming back to their MindStore tools because, as they say, they just work. They're easy to remember and easy to apply. I feel that this is probably because of MindStore being a kind of dynamic mindfulness or active form of meditation. We reach the same levels and get the same health benefits, but it's by using our enhanced thinking faculties through applying our tools and techniques that really makes the difference here. In some ways, I feel that if you and I have found, say, 20 minutes to spare and want to enjoy a deep relaxation, meditation and mindfulness session, then to choose to become still and calm by reciting a mantra or focusing on your breath to reach that oneness and timeless state is, to be honest, kind of selfish. We will certainly personally benefit if we do, and if we trust some of the more fanciful teachings, then others will benefit indirectly in some kind of profound, maybe spiritual connectedness kind of way. I have no issue with that type of notion, and from time to time I indulge myself this way too. But we really do have much more at our fingertips here. If, as is the case for surely most of us, and morely likely for you too, take invaluable time out from busy days to meditate is a serious decision to make, especially given all the alternative demands we can both think of. So maximising how you, and even better if others can benefit, can become a major factor in choosing which method of meditation, mindfulness, or simply deep relaxation is the best to use. It's MindStore's approach of using our enhanced faculties in the alpha state through applying our tools that makes it so enticing. You and I will definitely get all the stress reducing and performance improvements to the functioning of our bodies and brains. But should you so choose, because we have the specific tools to do so, others will directly benefit too. With our methods, we can use the scarce time that you can allocate to positively focus on all manner of concerns and opportunities. You will find better solutions to the challenges you face. You will trigger creative thoughts and have the confidence to take actions on ideas that you would otherwise not consider. You will certainly find yourself attracting the people you need. You'll also often find yourself in the right place at the right time, and you will come across valuable opportunities precisely because you used the power available to you at your foundation level. You will be able to make a tangible impact on your world rather than maybe only benefit personally from your stillness, which in itself is wonderful, with the hope that others might gain something indirectly. In future programs, you will be able to go on and learn how to use lots of additional tools to positively influence events and others too. As ever with MindStore, it's best to trust the process that follows and value what you find yourself coming up with during the modules, and in particular when you interact with the journaling component to each. On live courses, I have often started by taking the audience through what I call the Wheel of Life. It helps them clarify right at the beginning why they are really attending and how they can directly benefit. The process also helps to uncover additional reasons that they were not consciously aware of. It has certainly been useful in all those in-house courses when people have been forced to attend by their employer. Often sitting in the back rows are the skeptics with arms folded over their chests, almost defying me to go on and impress them. With this program, because of the additional features of the online platform, we can go into the Wheel of Life process in a bit more depth and detail. I am also able to include useful tools and techniques, and with the journal that plays a critical role in each module, have you think deeper and record better insights while capturing your intentions, decisions and actions too. So the method involves the classic MindStore relaxation, just like the one on both the introductory program and the Introduction to Programming one. This time you will find yourself returning to your ideal location on the right bank of the river. In future, should you choose to, this is the place where you will go on to build your house with the red roof. So in the next module, once you are deep in the alpha relaxation and have returned to the right bank, I will guide you to imagine using 4 branches or lengths of wood to lay out on the ground the 8 principal or cardinal points of the compass. You'll get to decide where you want north to be, and then with the process you will gradually explore focusing one by one on each of the 8 directions, with each symbolically pointing to a critical area in your life. With the process here, you reflect closely on how you're currently experiencing that aspect. For what it's worth, I believe at some primitive level in our combined consciousness that this type of grounding ritual is of some profound and meaningful value. I have always been fascinated by standing stones and the myths, legends and purpose surrounding them that have evolved over thousands of years. You may have attended the course called The Island with me, so you'll remember we do something similar on an orientation exercise towards the beginning. By the way, I intend to add the island to the platform sometime in the future too. Here, however, we have a different emphasis to the directions and their primary meanings or properties. The 8 aspects of life that we will cover are, I believe, universally important and seem to resonate with everyone who have attended courses around the world and no matter their culture. You can, of course, choose to change any of them to something more important to you. However, I suspect that you will find enough going on in each module to keep your attention and focus on the aspect that we're working on. So before you set out across the river, remember it's best to listen to each module with the full intention to follow it in detail. That will mean finding the space and privacy to do the deep relaxation included in each of the modules. Impatience can get in the way for some, so I strongly recommend that you don't listen to the next module without making the necessary preparations first. You'll miss out on all manner of deeper awareness and insights if you choose to listen without being able to allocate the time and close your eyes to fully enjoy the experience. In trusting the process, it's also best to leave at least one day between each of the following modules, especially having as a minimum one night's sleep to assist in the processing of the content. Now, life often gets in the way, so when you find yourself returning to the programme after a break of a few days or even longer, just trust that that is exactly how it's meant to be for you, and confidently move on. It may help in such a situation to first refresh yourself with the journal content of the modules you've already completed. Remember too that these modules should not be listened to in a moving vehicle or in an environment where your full attention is required. May I also remind you that I recommend you use a straight-backed chair, similar to a dining chair, to ensure that wherever you are seated, that you can sit up in an erect, straight-backed position. I strongly recommend that you don't attempt to follow relaxation while lying down, as you will more than likely fall asleep and miss out on the process. However, may I also recommend that at some times when you're doing these exercises, you may in fact feel that you're getting close to nodding off or losing awareness and falling into a light sleep. If ever that happens, all you have to do is ever so gently open your eyes and focus on the tip of your nose for a moment or two, then close your eyes and you'll find yourself back there focused and still alert. So this is a little tool you can use at different points in the MindStore exercises if you feel that you're about to lose awareness and fall into a pleasant light sleep. So when you're ready, it's best you sit with both your feet firmly on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Bring your knees directly over your ankles so that your shins are vertical. You would then place your shoulders above your hips. Position your head so as your ears are directly over your shoulders. You would then rest your hands on your lap, either facing upwards or downwards, whatever suits best for you. However, in all our MindStore courses, we prefer to have our hands resting on our laps, palms up, and in a Buddha-like pose with our thumbs and first two fingers of both hands gently caressing in what's known in India as the Kubera Mudra. The mudra and another technique that will show up during the process involving your tongue are big in Eastern meditation methods. I tested both at Stirling University way back at the beginning while wired up to an electroencephalograph, and they both produce more of the brainwave patterns associated with dreaming. That's why we use them in MindStore. And if we also gain whatever benefits that Eastern belief systems prefer, then that seems to me to be added value and worth having. In future programs, you can learn how to use them in very powerful ways, but that's for another time. This is our preferred sitting position, and I do recommend you use it for each of the coming modules. It's best to ensure that you can have uninterrupted privacy to engage for up to 30 minutes, and for much of that time, your eyes will be closed. This way, you'll be able to engage in what's going on while fully benefiting from the deep relaxation and meditation. In future, if for any reason you're disturbed and your attention is required elsewhere, then you will effortlessly be able to open your eyes and, if needs be, easily rise from the chair to deal with whatever's necessary. For what it's worth, I personally enjoy practicing while travelling on trains or planes, as I'm not concerned about attracting attention. If you're comfortable too, and with earphones in, then you can thoroughly enjoy the programme while on the commute or as a daily routine while you're on holiday. So in the first exercise proper, Module 2 of the Wheel of Life, you're going to start by focusing north, and a very important part of your day-to-day life experience. Enjoy, and bye for now.